Take podcast with Brucey, Chuff and Lush.
How are we, gentlemen?
Like clockwork, every time.
We're back.
That's not a recording.
We're back, and what a weekend!
What a weekend
Celebrating
it was.
Chop's birthday at the Western. Yeah, thanks for putting that party on, Chop.
It was great. It was great.
Yeah.
Cat has paid for it.
Chop turned the big 33 on
Yes,
Saturday.
joined you, Brucey.
Yep, and I somehow noticed a maturity.
Oh, yeah, and
buzz.
I too am 33.
Says the man with the Ninja Turtles tattoos on his leg.
Yeah.
Fruit Loop socks.
So I noticed the maturity level increase with you, Chop.
Mature.
More grounded, a bit more measured, would you say? And you know, I feel like you've become a man.
Finally, hey?
Finally.
Oh, if the listeners could see Brucey's face while he was getting that sentence out. No, it was great. It was a really good birthday. I think it was like extra special because he's celebrating Kat Zanella's wedding on my actual birthday. It was great.
It's no longer your birthday, mate.
I
Yeah, I
love
know.
that it's synonymous now with
Kat is officially
wedding.
he has to officially choose who
Do you
he
think
spends
he
his time with.
purposely had the wedding on that day?
In spite of me.
In spite of me, no. But it was great.
And now he has a permanent excuse why he can't make it to any of your future birthday parties.
Yep.
Yeah,
Anniversary. Sorry, mate.
so that's fine. That's fine. I respect that. But no, it
You
was
won't be at your 43rd birthday.
it was great during his speech. Right at the end, he got his mum, Michelina, made me a tiramisu. It's my favourite dessert,
Tiramisu.
and I love hers in particular. And they made it in a little Tupperware container, and he gave it to me straight after the speech, and he announced it. So that was extra special. I really appreciated that from Capo and Ella. And
But it was
I devoured that thing
yeah.
pretty bloody quickly, to be perfectly honest. That went down a treat.
Yep. It was a great wedding. Like,
I thought it was really good.
a great way to finish the wedding season off for the next 3 months until the next one. Whatever.
When is the next one?
April.
Whose?
Foals.
No comment. Nah, that should be fun as well. That's over in Melbourne, eh?
Well, we don't know.
We
yet.
don't know yet.
But seriously, that was actually a great night. I think it was echoed around every single one of our mate group. Every person that was there enjoyed it.
It was a fun night.
It was just
wedding.
fun. You know, everyone got around it.
Loved how
Good dance.
No one half-assed it.
Loved how everything was done by 9:30, and it was just a party after 9:30. I think out of all the weddings, bar maybe I didn't go. Unfortunately, I couldn't go to Joe's because I was sick. But Sam's was very similar. Like every speeches and formalities were done early, and it was just like a big party afterwards. So that was great. I found that really fun.
And it's fair to say we teared up the dance floor.
Oh, yeah.
Tore
Yeah.
up the dance floor.
I tell you what, those people in COVID would not have been happy with us because we were singing.
Lucky we
Like
went
you would
on
not believe.
higher levels because it would have just been just stomping. And then
Yeah.
Russo finally got around to Summer of 69. Hadn't seen it for a while.
Now, listeners and viewers, because this is going to be viewed on our Instagram. I took a great video of him. Between Sorgy and him, we're going to have a vote to see who turned it on the most. Sorge, when Footloose came on,
Yeah.
he turned it on
His legs look like
all
they were made
night.
of rubber bands.
Yes. A little bit like, just for the listeners at home, a little bit like Leonardo in Wolf of Wall Street. Sorge is definitely a little bit like Gumby.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, that took it out of me.
Yeah, I could tell.
Adam, your rendition was inspiring.
I haven't seen it that full on since Adriana's in
wedding
Thailand.
in Thailand.
Normally, I don't get the full song. Because normally the DJ,
Yeah.
like...
I think
goes to the next
Sharpie
one.
was just loving seeing you
And,
lose your
and
shit.
like, it just,
No way he was
just
gonna
kept
stop
going.
that.
I was like...
He was,
oh,
this is the greatest
this is
we've
the
ever
end?
seen.
No, keep going. And at the end, I was just like exhausted.
You did a great walk off.
I lost it. I was in absolute tears when you just went,
Arms up.
I'm out.
See ya. I looked at you and I was just fucking
I kind of wish that was the end of the night. I just
yeah. See ya.
walked
Was it
off
close?
into the-
No, it was bad.
there
It
was
was
still some
still a
time
bit some time.
But I've maybe we're getting old, but
We are.
full body soreness.
Yep.
the last 2 days.
My toes in those shoes. So I don't wear those shoes often. Obviously, I don't wear a suit. to
were they
work,
brand
so
new?
I wore them to Monty's wedding.
Oh, okay, so brand new. Oof.
Second time one, and they're just from H&M.
Yeah.
You know, $50.
So
whatever.
they're still hard leather.
Man,
Still
my
not
two
soft.
pinky toes just became.
Why don't you
white
kick the shoes off and put the slippers on like all the girls?
No, because I would have gone ass over. There's an ACL waiting. I had those slippers
Surprised
on
you
in the
didn't
morning at the Western when we were going to the room to get changed. And stepping out of the elevator, I almost tore everything off the bone. Like my foot just slid out. I was like, whoa. And just from there, I just shuffled. Shuffled.
So what you guys got ready over at the Western, yes?
Yeah, so we...
So what did they give you guys? It looked like a big ballroom almost.
It was just a big, function room or something. We were on the level below from about 12. We had, so his family, her family, bridal party,
Yeah.
and fucking Matthew Pritters serving us drinks, man. Slow and indecisive. Right? Just made all the mistakes. Right?
What?
But, so I'd go up, hi, can I get a rum and dry? Yeah. I get a scotch and Pepsi. I was like, oh, well, okay, whatever.
Close enough.
Yeah.
So this is before.
We
Yeah,
hadn't
okay.
even got ready yet.
Ooh.
Yeah. So the boys, we went there first, then we walked to the church. And then we all went back there afterwards.
Yeah.
You have never seen someone come back from a terrible like pre-game / first quarter and absolutely razzle. She went from being one of my least favorite people on earth in the morning because it was so fun. This girl serving drinks.
Maybe she got told that.
No. It
No?
was just butchering it. She wasn't prepared, and it was just. Then throughout the night, she just turned it on, and we had 2 drinks at a time all night. Didn't have to say a word to her, just pointed at her. She was just on.
Yeah.
I wish I tipped her. But at the start of the night, I was like, can I get a vodka soda? I got a gin and lemonade. And I said to Monty, I was like, how is she doing it on purpose? And every time, did you want ice for that? Yes.
Yep.
No.
I always want ice. Just from here forward, ice. But then she was
What
just
drink
on.
don't you normally have ice with?
But she was on after that.
Yeah.
Shout out Pritters.
And
Shout out, Pritters.
your role in the day, Damon, we don't underestimate because you were big.
Oh,
You were
no.
big.
I had nothing to do with it.
You didn't make a mistake at all.
If that was a movie in the credits, I'd be groomsman number 3.
It's kind of interesting being one of the not being the best man in terms of groomsmen because you don't really do anything.
Yeah, no, you're just up there sharing.
Look pretty.
Like, would you normally give a groomsman a reading or something just so he's more
No,
involved?
no way.
No.
No, they got to wear the penguin suit. They've got to, smile all day because everyone's looking at you. 'cause
Yeah, what happened with
everyone
your,
looks at the table.
I agree with that. What happened with your penguin suit?
Mate.
Word is, Damon's pants didn't stay up.
Remember the Subway guy?
Yeah, the subway guy.
The pants before he lost all the weight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the pants I got given. They were size 40 maybe. But then the bottom of them were just skinny. Like, they couldn't get around my calves. But then on my waist, they were like, and you couldn't wear a belt with them, and they were just full.
Was that a pain in the ass all night, just pulling him up?
Did you contemplate going to the shops to get some fucking
For a
black pants?
slight second, I thought about it. It was just, nah. Like, I was thought about suspenders maybe.
Suspenders would have worked if you had them, though.
I would have been the only one with suspenders. And
You weren't a jacket though, so
yeah, but then every time I moved, my shirt would untuck, and it just looked sloppy.
It
untucked
looked,
anyway,
it
bro.
looked like the biggest
when you came in for your entrance,
I knew, because as soon as I lifted my arms up, shirt came out, pants
shirt was
dropped.
out your pants.
It's like when we were 14, I used to sag my pants listening to Eminem.
Oh,
Just on that as well, because that was hilarious, you having to pull your pants up all night. The entrances. So I'm sitting next to your brother, and we love this guy here at Any Given Take. He's our main man, Nucci. But he's got no rhythm. I think he'd be the first to say he doesn't have the rhythm. He's not a big dancer.
He's about as smooth as an echidna.
And I go to your brother, I go, he's gonna fuck this up coming in. And he came in, and you know what? Full credit to him. He was driving, he was jucking and driving, he was doing his thing. But the girl, obviously, you guys got to the middle and you split. She just stayed with him the
that
whole
was on
time,
her.
and Mooch just trying to twirl her away.
And then Nooch turned his back.
Nooch said-
On
But
her.
that, to his defense,
Yeah, I know.
that was on her, I reckon, because do less.
me and Mason were just fucking
I did
losing
Yeah,
it.
he kind of got tagged a bit.
He got-
was like, "All right."
And Mason goes, "Did you film it?" I said, "You know what? I knew something was going to happen, so I didn't film it."
What do you reckon Nooch's dancing is like?
He likes to keep it simple, keep it in that meter radius.
What would you describe it as? If you had to use just a couple words.
A retarded RoboCop.
Oh, chop.
I was going to say a bad robot.
No. Look, he's just that's just not his forte.
Oh, he's going to light you up tomorrow.
I love him. He knows I love him, but he can. I think he can admit he just doesn't
some
have
people
the
can dance, some people can't. But he dances anyway.
But that was just funny.
There's no such thing as bad dancing. You go on the dance floor, you just move.
We were going
square.
Yeah.
And you just move side to side.
And that's it. That's all
we
you
were
gotta do.
going, he's going to stuff this up. And he actually didn't stuff it up. The chick stuffed
Yeah,
it
no,
up.
she just tagged him.
She just tagged him.
Yeah, he got blindsided. I don't know, simple 12.
Yep.
See ya.
Yep.
You're classy. Just
No, you couldn't afford to stay out there too long.
Yeah, because I could feel my pants.
Your pants
I needed my hands
barely
back.
made it.
I needed my hands
bitch,
back.
I need my pants have fallen down.
Yeah.
You know what your pants were like? You know how like when you go to a footy game and the flag with the wind and it's flapping?
Yeah.
Your pants were just flapping.
I know. They were like drop crotch because if I pulled them up a little bit, they'd get stuck on my calves. Like stuck.
They were drop crotch. That's exactly what I had in
And I
mind when
was
I saw
like,
him.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like those pants that like
Yeah,
fall
poo
down.
catchers.
Yeah, like look at the fucking the nappies.
Yeah, but I'm like,
Because you were born without an ass.
whose body type is this fitting?
I don't know, man. But
Skinny
it
little
was
legs.
You should
weird.
go and try the suit on.
Yeah, it wasn't the same pants. I've never been that big.
I've
put on weight.
He was like,
the whole
bro,
time.
I'm
So the lead
fat.
up to the wedding, I was a bit paranoid because he was a bit busy and we couldn't go and try it on again because it was too close to the wedding, whatever. So like, all right, I'm sure I'll be fine. Like I had a bit of room when I tried them on. Christmas has been a bit big.
So you didn't do it like how far away?
mid-December.
So you got to do a try before.
I know,
the
but
wedding.
it was just busy, whatever. So we didn't, and I was sweating. I was like, these aren't going to fit me.
Hang on. Mid-December is only a month away from the wedding, Adam. You're not going to try them on again.
Yes, you would. You would
month-
do
a
a
month
final
from the
fitting
wedding.
at least a week,
Especially
or
with
two before.
Christmas in between.
Ooh.
That Christmas season. So I was sweating, thinking these aren't going to fit me. They're going to be too tight, but whatever. And I put them on, and I was like, there is not a chance in hell
These are-
I've lost weight. Because I haven't lost
not a
weight.
chance.
Nah, look, I see you often, and you haven't lost that much.
No, I've never been that big.
Yeah.
Even at my biggest, those pants wouldn't have fit me. But that was fun holding them up all night.
So when you were doing the photos,
Button
Yeah.
up, button.
yeah,
buttons,
but so
jacket.
what were you trying? Like, what was your technique? 'Cause did you have like 10 seconds before they would drop? So you had to like
If I kept my hands down,
you could hold them up.
suit closed, it was all right. As soon as you raise your arms, they're down, shirts out.
So generally in wedding photos, you do a funny one where you jump up and you raise your arms. Did you do that?
down, squat.
You did a squat.
I did like the rap album cover.
Very tactical.
I know exactly what I'm doing, Bruce.
Exactly. And
Don't worry about that.
no, everyone looks schmick. You know,
No, it's just
shout out to
funny.
Katters and Ella. Look the
Congratulations to them. I think they're at Crown tonight, aren't they?
Yeah, we stayed at the Ritz.
Ritz was bloody. The rooms, probably the nicest hotel room I've stayed in Perth.
I've got a couple of little qualms.
Yeah, we've got qualms.
part. This
Right.
is the forum for it.
Pool's the shittest thing I've ever seen.
The pool, you're hard done by in the city, I get it, but like you put it on the west side of the building. So it's not getting any sun till like lunchtime.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So standard check-in or check-out, you're out of there by say
Yeah.
11, whatever. So you're not getting any pool sun.
Yeah.
And the day before, you're checking in generally at like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
So you're getting the last 3 hours of it.
Yeah. And you probably don't even go to the pool because you're checking into your room.
And in the morning, because obviously we went out Friday night and had a few drinks and we're feeling a bit dusty on Saturday, so we went for a little recovery session in the pool. And it was freezing. Like, you know when you're hungover, your body temperature drops a little bit anyway. Like, I always feel cold. In the pool, no, this isn't fun, just shivering. But then the next day on the Sunday, the sun was there in the afternoon, it was nice there. That they got Pepsi, not Coke. Come on.
I love Pepsi Max. Sorry, Pepsi Max is better than Coke Zero.
No, but if you
Yep.
drink, especially if you're drinking, you can't. How many
You don't
times
like
say-
Pepsi because your misso doesn't like Pepsi Max.
I drink Pepsi, but if I'm drinking, I don't want. Have you ever heard someone say, "Can I have a Jackson Pepsi,
nah,
whiskey and Pepsi"?
no,
It's
it doesn't-
cola. It's
Doesn't,
cola.
doesn't fit.
It's Coke.
Doesn't fit.
Just get Coke. Stop fucking-
Well, put it this way, right? Well, when you order those mixes, it's bourbon and Coke.
Exactly. It's always bourbon and Coke.
Got to tell you what, bro. They definitely looked after us. We got our checkout on the Sunday was 1 p.m.
We're at 2 p.m.
They had 2 p.m.
No
and
charge.
breakfast, if we got room service, was included.
Oh, beautiful.
So it's both days there, both
Well,
mornings.
isn't it a 5-star?
Ordered it's 6-star. I
6-star.
ordered about $80 a day, so $160 plus late checkout. free of charge.
Lovely.
I was quite impressed with that.
Oh no, I'd go back and all that.
Yeah.
in
Other shit
winter.
thing is 2 elevators in the whole fucking
That's my next
hotel.
time. 18 levels,
Are you kidding yourself?
2 elevators.
So when we got out to go to the church, right, and the reason why we were late, for 2 reasons. One, we came down to the lobby. There was about 30 people trying to line up and get in the elevators. Lining up, because obviously 3 p.m. is when people start checking in. So we go out into the valet. Only 1 lane for the valet. 1 fucking lane. So people are pulling up, unloading their cars. If you're trying to get out of the valet, you're stuck in this. I was stuck literally sitting there 15 minutes, didn't move. Your misso, Losh's misso nearly got out of the car to see what the fucking hold up was, to tell them to move because we're going to go. And then as she got
I'm sure
out,
they
they started
listened.
moving.
Yeah.
She was panicking. She was so cute. She started going, now I got sweaty boobs. 'Cause she was panicking about being late.
So did Damon.
Yeah, I had sweaty boobs. I got sweaty boobs now.
Oh, but no. Loved. I would highly recommend the
Yeah,
Ritz.
it's nice. The rooms are great. I sat in bed on the Sunday,
Yeah.
breakfast, football was on, watched the Ravens and the Bills.
Would
Yeah.
you say it's a romantic hotel?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And dark.
Yeah, the blinds.
Oh, you close those blinds.
Did you notice when you came in and out of the rooms that the blinds were automatically going up and down? They would close when you left the room. They would close at certain times of day. Yeah, ours were closing at certain times of day
I know.
for the sun.
We weren't really in the room that much. We just had them closed. Then after Friday night, because I shared the room with Monty, he was like kicking me at like 8:30. Like, Mil, what time do you have to go to breakfast? And I thought it was like 4:30 still because it was so dark. I was like, bro, shut the fuck up, man. It's not till 9. I checked my phone. It was like 8:32. I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Ugh.
But yeah, I'd stay there again for sure.
Yeah.
But I think Crown Towers is king.
Crown Towers is probably a better facility. Like
Summertime, you go to Crown Towers. Winter, you go to the
That's
Ritz.
exactly what I said. Exactly what I said.
No, I've been to the Treasury, and that's better than the Crown Towers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's the
rooms.
pool there?
That's like
The pool-
$800
the pool-
a night.
The
isn't
pool
it?
is like, yeah, it's pretty expensive. I think it's 7-star. I don't know, but the pool is it's an indoor pool,
Yeah.
and it's forget the pool. I'm not talking about, but for the pure rooms,
Yeah, right.
unbelievable,
Yeah.
like proper unbelievable.
I heard the QT is really nice as well.
Yeah,
Like
well, I
really
didn't stay
Oh,
there.
yeah, you're supposed to.
But we were going to. We did go to Santini. It was a great dinner on Friday
Oh,
night.
highly recommend that place.
Yeah,
Highly
Santini's good.
Yep, the pasta was elite.
Yeah,
I've
Very
never heard
good.
this many wogs in one table were saying how good the pasta was.
yeah.
We could drink the sauce.
The pen there was unfucking real. The wine was good.
Yeah,
It's like Ribena.
it was a great night.
Yeah.
Right, Bina.
It was a great
I
night,
was drinking.
and it was a great way to start the weekend. You know, we all backed it up the next night.
Beautiful.
Nobody
And I didn't
half-assed
feel
it.
that- You know what? If you're in the mood for it and you
Yeah.
got something to do, like we're all just pumped for it.
Yeah, I said, look, I could have kept going on Friday night because having a good time with my mates.
Yeah.
You know, it was just when you get that buzz, you don't. You know, I only stopped because responsible Adam kicked in.
Yeah.
Said, yeah, you have to get home.
That's why I made the call. I was like, I'm on the bridal party.
Yeah.
I need to go home.
Oh, we're probably 2 hours from
How funny
the
was-
the hangover call.
Yeah.
So what did you guys do after? Because obviously we were trying to go to Goody Twos, and the dickheads decided to pack out the venue before the wedding made it down there. So
We all got in.
I didn't.
We all eventually got in. And then
You guys left pretty quickly, didn't you? Because Anthony was messaging me saying,
because Ella and Kat was like, oh, we're ready to go. I'm like, if they're going, I'm fucking going.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm only here because they're here.
Yeah.
because we
Hannah
tried
got
getting
a
in.
drink, and Hannah and Sarah started dancing, and I was like, I'm gonna go home. I tried.
Because you were already
danced.
walking home. That was
Yeah.
so funny. I'm going to beat you
Yeah,
home.
because he goes, I'm getting
I'm
a cab. I just walk there to the Ritz. He's like, it's not as close as you think. I'm like, it's just there.
So he started walking.
No,
He
it's
was-
pretty close.
It's close. And he goes, I said, I'll beat you there in a cab. He goes, go. So I just
And he
started
started
running.
running.
Yeah, but then you came back.
And then
Yeah, because they're
looked
like, we're
back
getting
and
in.
the taxi was still there. And I was like, hang on. Am I going to get there? No one's there. I'm going to have to go all the way
Yeah,
back.
but see, half the wedding didn't get in because Ross. I was with Ross.
And then everyone just got in. And
then-
then we, within 5 minutes, there was just no one on the stairs. It was just empty. Like,
yeah, because like it was fucking weird how they set that up. But anyway,
it was definitely further than I thought. But
Yeah.
but not too far.
No, I don't think because I've done that walk many times. I didn't think it was that far.
It just
But-
wasn't where I thought I was going to come out. And I was like, oh.
Yeah. So did you?
yeah, you would have came out where the building. What's
Duxton.
the council building? Oh, the Duxton. Yeah. So then
Yeah.
you got to go across
Right,
Supreme Court
left.
Gardens and all that shit. Yeah.
Hannah
came out
and
the
Hannah and I
Duxton.
walked, we just went straight down. And I was facing the Duxton.
You come out with
No,
council.
turn
If
right.
you went down that road,
Or
that
council
you
house.
council
Where the
house.
kangaroos
Council
were.
house.
Well, those kangaroos
That's
are.
essentially like where Supreme Court Gardens is essentially across the road from the Ritz.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's it.
yeah,
That's
but,
turn
this-
right.
but
If
you-
where
it's
he
not.
may have come up where Duxton was, if he came out down there,
Duxton's like way
No, no,
down.
no, it's not.
Past
No,
the concert
Pier
hall.
Street. Pier Street.
it's
That's where I was. Pier
okay.
Street.
So that's where he did come out then.
That's
So
Council House. Yeah.
the kangaroos.
The kangaroos. That's
yeah.
council house. But if you came out where the Duxton was, yes, then that's
Maybe
that's
I saw
far.
the Duxton in the
Yeah,
distance.
it's to the left.
I mean, I was very
But
drunk.
did you order room service?
No, because
not?
there was 3 options. An $18 ham and cheese toasty.
Is this another qualm?
And I was like,
Yeah, room service.
I know obviously there's no staff, so they just have a few like pre-made ham and cheese toasties, whatever. Apparently you could get chips, but it wasn't on the menu. Put it on the menu. I would have ordered 4 bowls of chips.
Tell you what, bar. I had the waffles and the breakfast the next morning.
Yeah,
They were
late night. They didn't
good.
have it. They had a. I can never say this word. The fucking shaka board. What they call it?
Charcuterie.
Yeah, like, yeah.
I don't-
Go on, Charlie. Every time I look at I'm like,
Cheese plate.
yeah.
That's fucking.
That's what I was telling someone about it
That's
last night.
about as
and I
good
was
as you're
like,
gonna get.
They had one of those chaka cheese plates. Caricature, shakshuka, that, and then as well.
Why the fuck do you have a charcuterie plate like on
nailed
your
that.
room
Brucey
service?
rolled off the tongue.
I'm not even going to try charcuterie.
Why was that on the room service?
I don't know. And then the third option was a cheese board.
Oh well, come on.
And I looked at it. I was like, I'm hungry.
Okay,
I'm like,
what do
"Nah,
you need in the middle of the night after you normally had a big night? Cheeseburger,
Yeah,
a pizza maybe.
have pizzas there. Any idiot can put a pizza in an oven.
Just on that, we're
It's a
talking about
fucking hotel.
cheeseburgers.
Is it-
I had a cheeseburger the next day from Peach Pit. Unreal.
I've heard that they're really good.
Unreal, bro.
The
like,
wings there are good.
devoured it. Just like, wow.
The wings there are very good.
Yeah, very good.
I'm
But
hungry.
that's what I needed the next day at lunchtime. It was about 2:00. I said, fuck, I'm starving. Soak up all that piss. But I haven't felt right till about today.
Yeah, no, I haven't.
Just nothing. I was like, and I rested all day yesterday as well. I
No,
didn't
I
do
did
anything.
nothing. I ate all day.
Chilled out.
I went to a barbecue at Hannah's parents' house.
Oof.
Good feed. Had to make some small talk to begin with. I was
Shit
like,
company.
"Ah." No, they're actually pretty good blokes. But
Sunday night?
at the start, yeah, at the start, I was very dusty.
Yeah.
And like there was kids running around and they were going spastic for a bit.
Oof.
But and then like there were actually really good people once I sat down. But just the first like hour or so, I was like, just
you
like,
weren't in the zone.
am I going to yak? Am I not going to yak? It was actually
I
really
didn't
good.
feel like yakking. I felt good.
The same. Like I normally I
Like-
can't drink that much. That's the most I've ever drunk, hands down.
I say that every time, but then
I don't know.
But like it was because like, we sweated out a lot on the dance floor, and I feel like we burnt off everything that we ate
Surely.
legitimately because we
Good
were on there for
food.
3 hours.
See, because I drink vodka sodas most of the time, so I feel like you're hydrating because you're drinking water.
I had
Absolutely.
rum and dries all night.
Yeah, so did I.
I had rum and
finished
dries.
on- I
Bit of
finished
salad
on-
jerry's. Thanks, Catters. He put that on the menu for us because he had Bacardi
For you.
for me, and I said, nah, no one will drink Bacardi. Chuck salad jerry's on. Just nice.
I
simple.
wouldn't have known a difference.
Yeah, well, Bacardi's white. It wouldn't taste the same.
Oh,
with
white,
Coke.
yeah, no,
white
definitely
rum.
white
And
one.
spice rum.
Spice rum. But
And,
no.
No, it was a great night and top. I'm sure you took some videos and stuff like that. You'll put them up.
I will. They'll be up
Um,
tomorrow.
And yeah, I'm probably going to put the cape away until
Ooh.
mine.
Yeah?
No, it's not coming out. You can't bring it that. You can't keep using your same like it's in NFL.
They haven't come out
You can't
in a
use
while.
it. You
When
can't
was
use
the
your
last
best
time you did it, Sands?
stands. You can't use your best play every single play.
No, of course not.
Right? And you know what? It's probably better that it doesn't.
Philly
'Cause it-
special.
Yeah.
You couldn't put on that type of performance, everyone.
No.
That was a lot of effort. I
had
was
a heart
surprised it didn't
attack.
pass out.
And you know
after
what?
it.
Like, because everyone wants to see the big man in action, nobody joins in.
No.
So I don't have anyone to bounce
It's a
off.
circle
Everyone's
around you.
scared.
No one would even
Like,
attempt.
Like, so no one wants
Because
to
they might
come
get a
in.
straight elbow when you're doing the air guitar.
Yeah,
you get
just
the back swing on the air guitar, someone's copping a right.
and then
to
you
the
know
nose.
what? It's your fault for getting involved.
Don't get near him.
I
Don't
did,
go- exactly. Stay out of it. It's not your
Yeah.
time to shine.
I did really go after the air guitar.
You
Yeah,
did.
you fucking
So
have
even
this time.
even people like Mons. Mons is fantastic at being the the center of
he's a
attention.
workhorse.
He's a workhorse. He puts it in all night. He didn't even get near you. He was just
can't.
standing there
That's his
losing it.
That's his thing.
Yeah, you don't jump in the.
Almost had a stroke. I found out next morning, so did Mason, the same song. Eminem Without Me.
Oh,
Just trying to rap every lyric
Yeah,
and
go
then
ahead.
still dance. And he said it's so funny because he said it and the exact same thing happened. Like I got to the point where I was Nothing was coming out. I was
Because
like,
you've been yelling and like you're losing oxygen.
yeah, I'm like, if I don't breathe, I'm going to die. but I can't miss a word.
But no, great night. Great night.
Yeah, it was great. And, you know, how long till the next one? 3 months, and then there's probably chops at, you know, early next year.
Oh, fuck off. A little bit way off of that, yeah. All right, so we've decided, being a new year, we're going to have some new segments. And we got some great feedback from you guys, the listeners, last week in terms of some of the stuff that we were reminiscing on. So we sat down, come up a new segment.
In the group chat.
In the
we
group
sat
chat.
down separately.
Sat down separately.
No, we sat down, we caught up for dinner.
Via WhatsApp.
And the segment's called Do You Remember?
We're going to do an intro. I'm going to make an intro to it.
Yeah,
Chop's
yeah.
going to make an intro to it. I'm going to tell him how to do it.
Yeah.
I'm just going to little things from, could be our childhood,
Yeah.
could be high school,
Anything.
just anything, stuff that I think of. Because I daydream a lot when I'm driving on the road and stuff like that.
You daydream
Yeah, I'm
all the
daydreaming
time.
now.
When Hannah's talking to you
He's
about
a
something
dreamer.
important.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Not anymore. Covered it.
Yeah.
What was it? Dream big?
Yeah. Dreams,
No.
dreams big.
Dream squiggly shit.
Barbed wire. Do you guys remember movie marathons?
Oh,
At Great
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You get there midnight and then you basically...
All night.
All night.
You
Who
come
the
out when it was
fuck
light.
stay awake for that?
Can't.
And then, do you reckon you'd be able to do that nowadays?
No chance.
They wouldn't. You
Not
couldn't do
a
it.
fucking chance.
I was thinking about it. I was like, because we were quite young. I remember I went to one. It was Jackass. It was the Mothman Prophecies. Do you remember that movie?
Was it the one with like the scary one?
Yeah, and like the butterfly effect.
That's a
What a
weird
random
ensemble.
three. And it was
the
just-
Jackass doesn't fit in that
At all.
whatsoever.
So we all
the
went
other
there for
two,
that.
yeah.
We all went there for that, but then just stayed for like the Jackass, and it was just these weird, scary movies that creeped us out. But most of the time they were like in the same genre, and you get lucky with like an American Pie, and then what's the other one that was like the piss take of all the movies? Not
Scary
another
movie.
teen movie.
Not another teen movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, look, I
Did you ever go to them?
I went to one.
I didn't go
You didn't go.
because my older brothers went, and then by the time I was old enough, like they weren't really around for me to. Like I didn't want to go to them. So like
Yeah, right.
you're probably talking about when you were like 14, 15, right?
I think earlier.
Yeah. So like by the time I started sort of going to movies by myself was probably when I was like 12, 13.
Yeah.
And to go for a marathon at like 14, so midnight until fucking 7.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, I can't believe how many
Fuck that.
parents.
I
just
remember I went to one sleeping. I bought
You
sleeping
brought a sleeping
bag
bag, yeah.
and a pillow, and it was like, that's the dumbest place in the world to try sleep as well because you're in a chair.
Yeah.
It's like sleeping on a fucking plane.
You just go there late. You go on the floor. Just be a little slumber party at the front.
So I haven't
we went to
watched
heaps of them.
I don't think I've watched a full movie. Oh, definitely since Alessio was born. Because anytime like we sit down and watch a movie, one of three things is going to happen. He's going to want something, so then interrupts everything. Or you're so fucking tired. Half an hour through the movie, bang, you're out. And the third thing is like you got to go somewhere anyway. So I haven't watched a full movie. That's for a while. I miss it, but I'm sure it'll come back at some point.
That is a great one. That's a great one.
I used to love those things. We went. To, I don't think they were always the night before a public holiday.
Yeah.
yeah, because then
Sunday
you
night and then Monday.
and they could
public
stay
holiday.
open.
Yeah,
Yeah, because more the galleries have them all the time.
all the time.
I did one in Mandurah at Reading Cinemas, and I did one at Eneloo Cinemas.
Who did you go with?
My old friend Trent and Daniel Pastorelli back in the day.
Are you a bastard?
Man, you had some random
We
like.
went to primary school together.
No, but it's like you always have this random. Like I was with so and so and so and so. Like, why the fuck are you with that person?
Years ago, this is before I knew you guys.
You can forget he's a year older than us.
Well, yeah,
A year.
A year. I'm 2 months older than
Yeah,
both of you.
2 months.
Less than 2 months older than both of you.
But we were in different years at school until you stayed back.
Nah, passes.
I didn't stay back. I just
Didn't
did
you?
it again.
So would you do it? Would you do it now?
Movie marathon?
Yeah.
That's what I was going to ask you. Would I do it now? I couldn't.
No
physically
way.
do it.
No way. I'll just be
can't.
like, I'll go home in my own fucking bed and download
Yeah,
the movies and watch
Yeah,
it.
sorry, yeah. I do a movie marathon every fucking Sunday at my house.
I was going to say, would you do one at home? Would you be able to watch sort of 3 movies back to back to
Yeah.
back?
Yeah,
Like
home.
during the day and stuff?
Yeah, during
Nah,
the day.
without falling asleep through any of them?
Yep.
No way.
No, I can't do it.
No way.
Can't physically
Hang on,
do it.
depends on what movie. But
Well, anything.
no, I think when you're with the misso in bed, you're going to find it very hard to stay awake because you're going to end up spooning or get comfy or
out
tan.
cold, mate. We just fall asleep together.
I always say to my missus, because we got a TV in the bedroom.
Same.
And we're like, we'll be downstairs, we'll be watching something. She goes, oh, come on, let's go upstairs and watch it. If we go upstairs, within 2 minutes, I'm out.
Yeah.
Out.
Go late.
It's not even like, I can't even force myself to stay awake.
Yeah.
Bang, gone. As soon as I hit the pillow, I'm out.
So I'm not too bad in the bed, but once it gets, we don't really go upstairs to watch TV. It's so fucking hot up there. Till we get the aircon fixed, we just go straight to our bed. Hannah falls asleep quick, and then we'll watch whatever she's watching, and then she falls asleep. Game pass. Yeah.
Change it.
And just watch
Game
it.
pass.
But if we're watching, like on a Sunday, we'll spend a lot of Sundays just doing nothing. It's her only day off, whatever. We'll watch a lot of TV, like shows and stuff, but I'll fall asleep in between. We both will. We'll wake up, like, what was the last thing you saw? She's like, I don't know. Just keep rewinding till you find it. And we go back and I'm like, fuck, we've been asleep for a while. I remember none of this.
So
there's no way I'd be able to do it now.
Yeah.
At-
What was
after
your
that
favourite
hour.
movie marathon?
I remember there being American Pie, not another team movie, and then something else like that.
That's a pretty good.
It
That's
was a
a good
really
one.
good one because there was always at least one shit movie amongst them.
Yeah, they throw it in the
always.
crap one.
And then I remember one time was a really good combo. I think we went to a Halloween one once as well.
Ooh,
Like we saw
scary,
like scary movie or
like
something
Freddy
like that.
Krueger. No shit.
No, it was more like scary movie,
That's
like
just
funny, like and there was
that's
like
the
a
funny one, though.
Yeah.
Do they still actually do them these days?
Movie marathons.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think so.
No, we would know about it, wouldn't we?
Would you let your kids
Would we,
go to
mate?
one?
Would we?
No.
I don't think we would. Unless you
I
went
think-
on
I
to
don't-
event
I
cinemas
don't
and had a
think
look.
they do. No, I don't think they do. Because first of all, it's like, why do you want a bunch of teenagers in your cinema sleeping?
Money.
No, because it didn't cost that much back then.
No, it wasn't like
Well, it was like
super
for the cost of like
expensive,
1.5 movies. It was.
because you can't. There's no way they could charge you. Say a movie ticket these days is $25. They're not going to
No
be
one's
able to
paying
charge
$75.
it. No one's even paying
Nah.
$50 these days.
They would. You'd pay $50 for a movie marathon.
Oh, I think you're pushing it,
for
man.
Sure, 3 movies. Pay $50 for a lot
I
less.
think what they want you to do is stay there and keep buying popcorn and all that shit.
And I did. Do you remember getting sent to the movies? There's another. Do you remember with $20 and it being enough?
Yes.
go-
Well, tickets were like $11.
My mum used to send me with the she'd get the movie ticket voucher.
Yeah.
So she'd go to Coles,
Oh.
buy the movie ticket. It's like comes in like the cash, like it looks like cash in movie form.
Right.
And then you go use that to buy the movie ticket, and then she'd give you $20 to buy the popcorn and shit.
Yeah. And then we'd go to Leisure Island at the Galleria.
I remember when she gave you $5 for lunch, and you could have a feast.
Fuck.
$5
now.
gets you a peanut.
Nothing now.
It's not.
Sometimes I stop like I've got like $5 on me during the day, and I want like I don't want to get a chocolate bar. I'll get one of those like Musashi high protein, low carb, just to.
Musashi.
And they're like $6.50. I'm like, what the fuck? Give me
Well, for a protein bar one.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
just give me a cherry ripe.
Yeah.
Cherry ripes are 2 for $5. Because one's $6.50. Oh fuck.
Oh shit.
2 king size cherry ripe.
No, that's good. So we're gonna build this segment up. We're gonna get more. We're gonna give you more details.
I'm open to suggestions as well.
We
if you want
love
to
hearing from you guys. So anything
deep
else?
dive onto anything from back in the day.
Anything else you can think of that you want us to chat about? And do you remember? We will certainly do it.
Yeah,
We will remember.
100%.
So we're gonna jump across now, boys. Answering the fans. We've got a few come in,
Answer the fiend.
and a couple are about food this week. Which
I
is
noticed that.
So
Very
we'll start
appropriate
with
because I'm
those.
very fat at the moment. So, but I felt skinny at the weekend because my pants were big. So I kept telling myself, "These were the same pants you tried on."
I can eat some more.
I was like, I was like, I need
I
these
still
to
got
fit.
more.
I need these to fit. Let's start eating.
Oh shit! All right, this one's from Uncle Buffy. Chocolate or vanilla ice cream, boys.
Vanilla.
Oh, I'm chocolate.
Chocolate. No, I don't. I never have chocolate ice cream.
See,
Wow, really? Oh,
a high end vanilla trumps
Yeah.
chocolate, but like
The
you get
connoisseur vanilla.
connoisseur vanilla,
Really?
or even like the real good French vanillas and stuff.
Yeah.
I take them over chocolate.
I'm gonna give you guys a cheat. All right, this is a little
Mix them
cheat.
together.
No. If you want, I've got this from a friend of mine. Do you know who she is? Chocolate paddle pops are only 80 calories and
Yeah, I
less
know
than 10%, less than 10 grams of sugar. They're nothing. And
Who told you this?
friend of mine, she
The paddle pop line.
she discovered it, and it is a
She didn't discover it. She read the box.
No,
everyone knows
no,
that.
No, in the box. No, but like comparing it to like
Yeah, I know.
other sweets.
It's always been
and
a
that
little
is
cheat.
Great, little cheat.
Yeah.
Chocolate paddle pop. And
As someone,
you don't have to feel guilty about
who,
it.
Bruce and I, we count calories. We appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah. Says
Watch me get a maxi bon on the way home.
I had hotcakes and 3 sausage McMuffins on the fucking weekend breakfast.
Jesus, that's a lot.
It's not all in one sitting, but
An hour apart.
about, yeah. As soon as Loz disclosed that she wasn't eating the sausage McMuffins, like, I'll take that one.
Oh,
Speaking of paddle pops, do you know what flavour rainbow paddle pops are?
what? Because they're the best.
See, a lot of people don't realise what flavour they are.
Bubblegum.
No.
They're not bubblegum.
The caramel.
Oh, that's right. They do have that.
Are they
taste,
caramel?
Yep. Rainbow
I've
paddle
ne-
pops are
You
caramel.
know what? There used to be that other ice cream that looked like a rainbow paddle pop that wasn't caramel. It was like
It was
bubblegum.
bubble
and stuff
gum.
like
Yeah,
that.
the one from
What was
the
the name?
canteen.
What was the name? The one with.
Or the three colours.
What
They
was it
had
called?
yellow, blue, and pink.
Yeah, but
Rainbow. Rainbow was the name of the flavour.
Nah, was it Buffalo?
Wasn't it Bulla or something? And it had there's Buffalo Bill.
Buffalo Bill. That's it.
Buffalo Bill's the best ice cream
Buffalo
going around.
Bill.
Buffalo Bill.
Nah, look, chocolate. I never ever have. Yeah.
That's from eating too much chocolate ice cream.
Yeah.
I do like a chocolate ice cream, like if I'm getting Peters or something like that.
Fucking grunt on air.
No, the leather chair.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
The chair.
sweaty. No, what did you say? Vanilla?
High end vanilla
Yeah.
trumps yeah, like if it's a good vanilla,
Yeah.
nice French vanilla, and they got little bits in it.
Yeah, and vanilla goes with more shit.
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, it's a good.
Oh, you can have vanilla ice cream.
Vanilla
everything.
can accompany any dessert.
Yeah, it's absolutely correct.
And with chocolate, you can't have chocolate ice cream with an apple pie. Just
Well, you
it won't
can,
work.
but it's just different.
Oh, it sounds electric. I mean, I do like a chocolate ice cream as well, but yeah, I like. What is your aside from chocolate and vanilla? What's your go-to?
I like
So, I will go lemon sorbet.
or I'd go
Cleanses the palate.
With your tampon in or out? Lemon sorbet.
I love the lemon. Love the bitterness.
I'd go hands down Neapolitan.
Do you treat all three equally?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
same.
Love the blend. Love it. You can't chocolate, strawberry, vanilla.
at our house, it was always-
Chop smacks of. He'll eat a bit of the Neapolitan, and then he'll mix it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's the best.
That's what I used to
Milkshake
say.
at the end. Just
My brother and my
fucking
dad,
get
like you'd see like more chocolate missing, more vanilla missing.
No.
I go across
If
the
you
middle.
want- Thank you.
Strawberry ice cream
If
is
you
good.
want only chocolate, get fucking chocolate ice
Yeah,
cream on
yeah.
its own.
Yeah.
Neapolitan, you got to have all three flavours.
Do you remember the other one, the other trio? That was like orange, green, and white, and they were weird flavors.
No,
It looked like the Irish flag.
Yeah.
I
can't remember the
don't
flavours.
remember that.
Can't remember the flavors.
So I like pepper. I go mint choc chip.
Oh, I hate mint choc, man.
Fuck.
I'd rather brush my teeth.
I used to work at Grand Cinemas in Warwick, and when I used to make the choc bombs, and like, cause you'd sit out for a little while you're making them, and there's be this like melted bit at the end.
Wait, you used to make them?
yeah, you make
I thought
them
they
there.
just come packaged up.
Nah, it's just a cone. You scoop it, dip it in the chocolate, put the bag on it, put tape on it, ciao.
Oh, really?
And at the end, when there's not enough to make an actual full choc bomb, and it's all melted, it's going to go in the bin. So you just
Of course you did.
nom 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 nom.
No. All right, next question was from you fat boy.
I remember we weren't allowed to drink post mix, so I used to have like a water cup and just started loving Sprite. So I used to just sit in there, so it looked like water, let it sit for a bit, and just clear liquid and just smash that like a little fat boy. And hack, fresh popcorn. You want the day old popcorn.
Really?
Reheated popcorn's better than fresh popcorn.
Whoa, that's a big call.
It's proven and investigated for 6 months by myself while I work there.
So what you're saying is like,
When you make it fresh and it's still hot, you take it out, eat it, and it's like, because you make all day, because no one goes to cinemas during the day on a week.
Yeah.
And because I dropped out of year 11 at this point, knowing that I was going to go and start year 11 again.
Yeah.
So I went and worked full time.
yeah.
So during the day, no one's fucking there, except Tuesdays or seniors days. So you get some oldies come through. So you just bag up popcorn all day. Massive bags, like as tall as me, just big fat bags of popcorn. And you bag them up all day, and then they go behind the curtains in certain cinemas. They're all hidden throughout. And then you reheat them in the morning. And then that's
No shit.
and that's better.
Wow.
All right, I'll try it. We'll try it.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
All right, next question. This one comes from cousin Luca. Gatorade or Powerade, and what flavour?
Blue Powerade.
What's the flavour, but isn't it Mountain Blast or something?
No, if you call them by your flavour,
It's the colour.
it's the colour. You don't go in there and say, can I have a berry blast chill? No.
Red Powerade.
No one knows the fucking names. You just say it. You?
I'm purple Gatorade, grape Gatorade.
See, I'm
Tastes like Hubba Bubba.
depends on the purpose of them. Exercise Powerade, ecstasy Gatorade. So partying and stuff, Gatorade purple, sweeter. Gatorade is sweeter. But for sport and like workout,
Powerade.
Lemon lime Powerade.
Ooh.
Yellow Powerade.
I like.
I like a Wallaby Gold.
Do you know
as well.
one I really like? They brought out last year was the 50% less sugar, the light blue one.
The light blue one's not bad.
Oh, I fucking froth that.
Little hack for you.
Tell me.
After you go to the gym and you've pumped iron, right? If you've done a little bit of cardio with it,
Never. I'll try though.
With your protein shake, put your powder, put a scoop of Gatorade in it.
So you
Now, it
hydrate.
only really works if you have like a neutral vanilla-based protein.
Or a fruity flavoured sort of protein, I guess.
Yeah, well,
Wouldn't go nice
Yeah.
with chocolate.
nah, doesn't work with chocolate. But like I do it every day after my ride. It's beautiful.
That's a good hack.
That's really interesting.
Or for you gym junkies out there.
Have we got one more? I know we got one more from Maddie, which I'm going to read about. Was there another one else?
The other one was a sport one, so maybe we'll let that segue us into sport.
All right. Another question for you boys. Seeing as how we're all hungover on the weekend, what's your go-to hungover feed?
Red Rooster. I'm going to rip a sub. Actually, now that they do... Get that out of the mic. Pour them out. Pour them out on the bench. Pour them out. All I can hear is the paper and then
Fucking pig.
pour them out. Animal. Now I forgot what you fucking said.
Yeah, so hangover feed.
The best hangover feed.
Red Rooster. And now they got the fried chicken. You get a Red Rooster box. It's got a piece of fried chicken. Red Rooster roll. It's got mashed and gravy. You don't need the mashed and gravy. So you say, can I please swap that for the chips? And you get 2 small chips. You don't have to upgrade. You get your can of Coke Zero. That's enough. You don't need a big bottle. 'cause I've got
Nice
some in the
hack.
fridge.
You have definitely done this.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, well, you don't
A
just
lot.
accidentally get to 115 kilos. just have a big Christmas. And,
Yeah. My ideal, I'm going to break it 2 parts.
Go.
So it's either a breakfast, lunch, or no, it would probably be a breakfast dinner combo or a lunch dinner combo.
Breakfast dinner combo.
No, because you eat the breakfast, it's so big, you don't even want to have lunch, so you wait till dinner.
Oh, so so you're either eating breakfast and dinner or you're eating
Lunch and dinner.
lunch and dinner.
All right, so the lunch, I would probably go either Red Rooster or I'd go Macca's.
Yeah, same.
Quarter pounder meal.
I've not
chips,
had a quarter
nuggets.
pounder in years.
Quarter pounder is one of my favourite burgers.
It used to be one of my favourite.
And I always ask for no pickles, no onions, just so I know they make it.
Yeah, that's true. I
Fresh.
just get no onions.
But for dinner, if I had one choice, it'd be pizza, but it'd be greasy pizza. So like a Domino's, stuffed crust pepperoni.
Yeah, I'm actually 100% with you on that because you need pizza. Soak it up. And yeah, it's got to be shit. I don't want a good margarita.
No, don't waste
Even like a Marco's or something like that will do.
Yeah.
Same with a lot of toppings and like, the
I feel like wood-fired pizza you need to eat at the restaurant,
Yeah, you got to appreciate it.
whereas that greasy stuff, it's okay for it to get delivered.
because it just sits in its own
Yeah.
grease. It just soaks into that paper. Sometimes you pick up the box and you can see through it and you're like, that's a good, that's a good pizza. What are you? You're a Parmigiana man or something.
No, not from hungover. No, I'm definitely a burger guy. Like, you give me like a short order, a cheeseburger, or like a peach bit like I had on the weekend. That is me to a T.
Yeah.
When I'm hungover the next day, that or KFC original fillet burger combo.
Yeah. That's one of the few times where I get full strength Coke, not Coke.
Yeah, I get a sun kiss
Really?
from KFC.
Yeah.
Because
Because a burp after a can of Coke is unmatched when you're hungover.
I like the Zinger fillet box. So not the burger, the fillets.
Yeah, because you get the piece of chicken with it.
The boneless.
It's the boneless fillets.
KFC's
Real chicken.
a commitment though. You can't have any plans for the rest of the day. Unless you're going to have like a little regular burger, like the small burger or something. But you
See,
can't.
I found that Zinger fillet box. So you get 2 fillets, chips, potato and gravy. I don't feel dirty after.
Then you're not doing
Don't
it
feel
right.
amazing, but I don't feel like dirty.
Yeah.
Like crawl up in a ball.
It is definitely one of the takeaways that fucks with your guts the most.
Oh, yeah.
By a mile.
Every single time. And the next day you go, oh, I'm not doing that again.
No, it's second to Chinese.
Whoa,
Yeah, Chinese.
Chinese will get you.
Yeah.
Had that last
food
night.
court Chinese.
Oh, food court Chinese is the fucking worst.
Sometimes you walk past and
'Cause
it's
it's
like
just sitting there.
It
4:30.
tempts you, man.
It's 4:30 and they've got like three for
Sweets out,
seven.
boy.
3 for $7. Combination. You're like, oh, go on. I'll take him home.
Shout out to our man Joe. When we used to go to lunch in the city, when he was working in the city, we'd go to a food court. He'd never not get the Chinese combination.
And always feel gutted.
Like I never understood because any time I had it, I didn't want to go back to work after. But he must have developed the stomach.
You can't
just
just have that for
withstand
lunch,
it.
hey?
Nah.
That's not, it's not
Nah,
like clear
no
schedule.
way.
Do you know what's my worst, actually? The clear schedule afterwards. And like, if we get it, I tell Hannah, I'm like, ain't gonna be no fucking tonight. Like, if I have fish and chips.
Yes.
Oh,
Really?
I'm a log. I'm a log after
Now
fish
you said
and chips.
that, right? So
Fish and chips.
battered
Yeah.
fish. I get 3/4 of the way through. I'm sick.
But like, I feel like I've all of a sudden put on 8 kilos.
What, did you get the whole 9 yards, like the crab sticks, pineapple fritters?
So I'll have a crab stick,
Yeah, crab sticks are good.
pineapple fritter, definitely. 'Cause
Yeah.
you gotta have some fruit.
Have to.
And then a dim sum. I
Oh.
don't mind a dim sum. But depends. But just the fish, just, it sits there. And then the chips are thicker. They're
heavy.
They're harder to eat. They're dense. And they're just, I don't know.
They're good, but they're heavy.
Yeah.
But like, I agree with you. Like the fish. So this batter, I can only eat a certain amount of battered food, and then my stomach's fucked.
Roadblock.
Yeah, roadblock.
Like proper fucked. So that one big piece of fish, I'll get to like 3/4 of the way through, and I'm like, nah, I can't do it.
It's probably why a similar thing with KFC. It's just too much
Grease.
deep
It's just
fried.
the grease, the oil.
So, yeah, too much.
But then the thing is with the chips, especially at fish and chips, like when you get to the end and they're a bit colder and a bit softer, and there's the remnants of the tomato sauce on the paper. It goes a bit see-through
yeah,
almost,
yeah.
and I just can't stop scraping them. You get the little crunchy bits of chips, and then you get the little bits of batter that are falling off, and I'm just
Definitely.
a bore. Like
I'm just a bore.
Just keep eating at it, and then afterwards I'm just like, oh my god! I just sit there like. I don't let Hannah look at me. I take my shirt off under the blanket so I don't even see my reflection. Like, just don't look at me.
Don't look at
And you
me.
know what? That when you walk past the fish and chip shop and you smell that oil, it is the most, like, I want to say captivating, but it's like it draws you in.
Yeah, you got to be in the. If you're in the mood for it, it's.
No, but like you walk past that smell and you go, oh, maybe I want fish and chips.
Oh no! See, for me, it's. I have to. I think. Do I want to?
But I agree with you. It's of all the takeaways, that's
Yeah.
the worst I feel.
Yeah, by far. KFC the next day probably rocks me the worst, but just the bloatedness after a fish and chips. I don't like doing it takeaway. I mean, I don't like like, oh, let's go to the beach and eat fish and chips. I'm like, no, because then I have to fucking drive home, and I can't.
I actually
drive.
did that the other week and it was really nice.
I go crumbed now. I
See,
go to
I-
a fish and chip shop.
Yeah, I go the grilled fish.
Grilled's better. The fish.
Well,
and
obviously.
then that way I can have the crab
Yeah, I
sticks.
know it's better, but like I just actually like the grilled fish. They do if you
No, I
can
agree
find a
with you,
fish and chips that does a good grilled fish, then you can bore out more like the squid rings
Yeah.
and crab sticks and
Squid rings, fuck.
fuck they
Tempura prawn. Oh.
Tempura prawn.
Do you eat
But
the
no.
tails? In the deep fried prawns, would you eat the tails as well?
No.
Nah, I do.
Yeah, 100%.
Just whole
Thanks.
thing. When they're
I don't
fried.
like the prawn tails. I know they can be eaten.
Yeah.
But I just don't like them.
Yeah.
It's
No.
plastic. Feels like plastic.
That's why when they're fried, it's all right. But then they do get the bits in your teeth and
Yeah.
stuff, and you feel like you got those Listerine things. There's tabs in your mouth or something.
All right, so the last question comes from a new listener.
Hi.
His name's Matt.
Hi.
And he sends this question to us. Question for tonight's podcast. To what extent is Daniel Andrews, the Victorian government and Tennis Australia's handling of the tennis players' quarantine in danger of turning the Australian Open into tennis equivalents of the Fry Festival?
Mule, I know you've been big
All
on
right.
this.
Just before I step out,
This is a great question because this is like all over the news at the moment.
Matt, you're obviously a new listener
Yeah.
because we're 3 idiots.
It's a good question if you've actually been following it because I'll give you the rundown.
No, let Mule go.
Okay, Mil, go.
So I'm just going to say, Matt, let's just keep it a little bit more.
So
Yeah, but this is actually
no,
a current event.
explain to Matt when Chop told us the question today, what your first reaction was.
I don't understand that.
And what was your second?
Understand the
What was your
question.
second?
Who's the Prime Minister?
No, who's Dan Andrews?
Oh, yeah. Who's Dan Andrews? I had no idea who Dan
Then we
Andrews
tried to establish. You
Then we
forgot who
tried
the
to
Prime Minister
educate-
was.
yeah.
He thought it was either Turnbull or Shorten. Shorten's never been Prime Minister.
Man, I don't even know who these
It's
people are.
Morrison.
And it's so funny because I remember everything, like very similar to you. Like I just absorb
Good
stuff.
memories, yeah.
But that, and like I don't know which one's empowered, Liberal, Labor. I get asked. So you can tell me every day, and I'll just. It
So
just
Matt,
goes in and out. So
Nah.
on that note, Matt, I'm just going to step away from this conversation, and I'm going to let the boys handle it from here. Bye.
thank you for the first question. It's just been the gift that keeps giving, because trying to explain to Mill today what was going on was quite funny. But no, it's a great question because right now, I think as it stands, there's 6 players that are meant to be in the Australian Open that have COVID. And they've come
What
in
I
with
can't
it.
understand, and explain this to me, Chop, if you can, but
Yeah.
what I can't understand, right? They all knew they had to come over in quarantine, right?
Right.
Right? So why wouldn't you come over in quarantine 2 weeks before the tournament starts?
I
You
think
had to
they
do
have.
the 14 days. So who gives a fuck if they've got if they've got COVID if they're in quarantine?
Yeah, well, that's why they're in quarantine right now. The problem being is there are a lot of players, Novak, dickhead, Djokovic being one of them, that are trying to get their quarantine restrictions lifted or have certain exemptions so they could go to train and coach. What they don't understand is the only way COVID's getting into this country right now is international travellers coming back in. So these dickheads that have got it are asking for exemptions. I want this, they want that. What they don't understand is we're doing all right down here in Australia compared to other places. So if you're going to come in here, shut the fuck up and abide by the rules, or don't come play in the Australian Open.
Not up in here.
Not up in here. I hate Novak Djokovic.
Nah,
the
look-
idiot already had coronavirus through the party earlier.
that
in the year.
party that time, didn't he?
Yeah, and
infected.
the whole party got coronavirus, basically.
It's pretty clear to me the only way to do it is they come over, they quarantine for the 14 days. Everyone quarantines.
Especially
doesn't
poor
matter.
Melbourne. Melbourne
Right.
have copped it.
Look, you're
And
coming,
these dickheads want to get exemptions
wanna
just so they can go hit a fucking ball.
Grand Slam, that's how you got to do it. I don't personally. A lot of people have hung shit on Dan Andrews for his handling of the coronavirus, whatever.
And he
I
deserves
think
every
you
bit of it.
can for the for what he did
Hotel.
with the hotels.
Yeah.
But I always think, all right, you can make a mistake, but then your response to that mistake and how you do it, that builds character.
Yep.
That reveals character. Sorry, he did well because he brought him back essentially from the dead. Melbourne could have gone into what Europe is now.
True.
They could. London and the UK is
Crazy.
They're in a
mate.
lockdown, right?
They're fucked.
They could have been that if they didn't take the drastic measures that they did second
Agreed.
half last year. So I'm not as critical of Dan Andrews as a lot of other people are. Now, Tennis Australia could give a fuck. I actually don't like tennis.
Neither do I.
think
I couldn't give
I
a
think
shit
it's very-
about the Australian Open.
Personally, look, golf's okay, but most individual sports I don't like.
I can watch tennis. Not that I'll go out of my way to watch.
I
it,
will
but
not watch
I'll
one
watch a final.
fucking minute of this Australian Open.
Yeah,
I do
like
not
the
give
Grand
a
Slam
shit.
final.
Yeah, if it's on, and yeah.
If it's on, I'm not doing anything. Nothing else on.
It's
Maybe.
actually sometimes it's good on a Sunday. It's a nice little Sunday wind down. I remember at Carrying Up, there was a few times where like, there was Sunday Arvo tennis, watch a few games.
So they're going to have crowds at this Aussie Open as well. That's what Dan Andrews said. But for me, the only thing that I just can't agree with is these players getting exemptions. You're here to play a sport. Do what you're told or don't fucking come.
I agree with that.
When is the Australian Open meant to
I think
start?
end of the month.
Oh, so they got time to quarantine and stuff. So
That's why they're all here now.
So what's the beef?
His bitch is that have to stay in hotel. They can't go out and train.
Yeah.
Can't they get a hotel with a fucking tennis court?
No, they can't even. That's not the point. They
Can't
wouldn't be able
leave
to
the
train. They can't leave the room.
Yeah.
Oh, keep the ball against
And
the wall.
that's and
Well,
he's
that's what some of them are doing.
and he's bitching
Imagine
about.
imagine getting a room you next door to one of them and just all night. Tutum, tutum,
Well-
tutum.
I reckon they'd say do it in this hour.
Yeah, that's a tennis hour.
All right. You know what? I
You
don't
know
know what they.
If everyone's got a
Those
quarantine,
massive houses that are rented out
Airbnb.
with a big tennis court.
Exactly.
They could fit 10 of them in there.
Yeah.
no,
be
but
like Love
they
Island.
can't.
Why not?
Because they're international. International people have to quarantine in a hotel.
Put some fucking armed guards out there. They're not getting
It's
out.
Dan fucking Andrews. They tried that already and had a massive outbreak because they're
I've
retards.
never liked that guy.
You never knew that guy.
Yeah, but since I've known him, I haven't liked him.
No.
Yeah.
Which has been
True.
6 minutes.
But Matty, thank you for that question, mate. We
We've had
hope.
a-
We hope.
we've had a very
Give us a
last
shout
minute.
out, Matty.
He has given a shout
So I've
out.
gone to prepare myself for sport and seen that we have another question
Oh, Ripper.
from the large dog.
Oh,
Friend of the show.
Large dog, the workhorse.
special guest.
Your partner rings you and says, we're having people over for dinner and you have to cook. What are you cooking? Uber Eats and takeout isn't an option.
Oh, good question, large dog.
Chop.
Okay, chop. Because you don't cook.
That's why I want to know your answer.
Can you repeat the question?
I knew you would
What?
fucking say that.
I just want to.
What do you cook? Your missus.
Your partner rings you and says, we are having people over for dinner and you have to cook. What are you cooking? Uber Eats and takeout isn't an option.
Cutlets, salad, something
Can
in
you
the
even
oven.
make cutlets?
I did last week.
From
Explain.
scratch. If you crumb them,
No, yeah, pre-crumb. You get them from the butcher. From,
No, it's-
you get it from Silvestro's. Yep.
does that
No.
count?
Oh,
Nah,
we'll
they're
pay it
fucking
for him
good.
because he can't do much else.
What do you mean? I'm not fucking sitting there crumbing cutlets.
It's not that
as well.
hard.
It's
by
not
the
hard.
way.
No, it's not hard. Bit of egg and then you do it. Yes, I get it. It's not fucking hard, but no, I'm not doing
egg
that.
and then you do it.
Egg.
Oh, yeah, I saw the
Sorry,
recipe.
you got your breadcrumbs, you got your egg, you mix it up, bang.
No, how do you make your cutlets? Egg and then you do
the
it.
mathematical
Shut
formula
up.
X plus Y,
and you do it.
whatever it is.
And you do
man.
it.
No, I'm just thinking
okay.
something simple.
Make the
that
cosy egg
ev-
and
you do a bit of chicken, you do a bit of veal, mix it up, bit of pork.
What's your side?
Huh?
What's your side with
You
the
go
salad?
nice salad. You want a nice little Greek salad. I generally like with my cutlets. And then like if you want to mix it up and be a little bit special, a little eggplant parmesan on the side.
Yeah, but how are you making that?
That's easy. Fucking piss easy. You cut eggplant up, you stick cheese and sauce in the middle of each layer, do layers.
No. Do you know how hard an eggplant parmesan is?
No, it's not. You can also
You have
crumb.
to cook.
You made
You
an
have to
eggplant
cook
parmesan.
every single layer of
Yeah.
eggplant.
You have to fry
separately.
So
it
you
first.
stick it all in
It
one pan
takes
first.
hours. Trust
fucking
me,
do one.
they reduce.
Stop. Have you ever
It is
cooked
a
one, bro?
nightmare.
You're just telling me.
Have
I'm
you-
saying what I would cook.
Have
Yeah, I
you
know,
cooked
but
one?
I'm just telling you,
Yes, I've done one. I've done exactly that.
erroneous.
No,
I call
I never said it was
bullshit.
fucking good.
I call bullshit. I reckon you had eggplant and tomato sauce.
Did Large Dog say they're already there
They're coming. You're home.
and they're coming?
Mrs. working late.
Look, I'm an outside cook. So the grill, the wood-fired oven, that's generally where I do my work. Now, because I don't have enough time, because normally I'd make the pizza dough the night before. So I'm going to rule out pizzas. I did this last week.
And that's a safe option
Yep.
as well, pizza. So goodbye you by ruling that out.
I did a wood-fired ribeye, a couple of ribeyes. I really liked it. Now, they don't actually take that long to cook.
Did you watch a YouTube video or something to learn how to do it? Or did
I
you?
just had a quick read. I wanted to know what temperature I needed to get the oven, how long it, roughly. But generally with steak, I know how long to cook it. Just had to get the oven up to 500 degrees. And wood fired, man. That fucking thing. That
Do they?
fucking goes up.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's quick. No, you don't need it any longer than like 15 minutes.
Yeah, right.
Gets up. You get your skillet. You put it in the oven. Get the skillet hot.
Yeah.
And then you add the ribeye,
To
which
an
has been
already
sitting
hot
out
skillet.
for an hour in room temperature, seasoned with salt and pepper, put a bit of butter and garlic and rosemary, baste it a little bit,
Oh my
God. Bring it out, rest, sliced up, boom.
This sounds
Oh my God.
fucking
I don't
good.
even eat meat. And I want that.
Oh, eat meat. What about you, Losh?
I'm going. You're looking at me like you're waiting for me to say some vegan stuff or something. I can see it in your head.
Lush says lettuce,
Tofu,
carrots.
quinoa,
Lettuce, carrot,
massage kale.
massage.
I'm going
Activated almonds.
chicken breast, paprika, allspice, salt, pepper, a few other little spices I mix with. Oil on the barbecue.
Yeah, good.
I'm going broccolini.
Yeah, I
And
like
then I'm going Israeli couscous with capsicum, mushroom, spinach. And that'll probably do.
Yeah, I'm not going to
And you
his
know
house.
what?
Actually, no, I've had plenty of food. It's nice.
That's in the cupboard.
You've already got
I've
that
got
stuff.
that. Always ready to go.
Yeah, no,
You
that's
better
good.
believe I've always got some Israeli couscous up in
Yeah.
the house.
All right,
Oh,
gents. Sounds
Or if
delicious.
I've got tomatoes, I'm doing a pasta.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
that's easy too.
Yeah. Or I'm just saying, Hannah, go past boat shed and pick up some shit.
I said Uber Eats and what was that?
Takeout's not an option.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Mm. All right. Thank you, Large Dog, for chipping in. We're going to get you back on the show very soon. Let's dive into sports. We had 2 NFL games, or we had a couple of four games this weekend.
4
Let's
from 4.
dive into it.
I called all 4.
Again, you didn't put your bet up, so no one gives a shit.
I'm sorry. I'm going to learn how to schedule Instagram posts. I didn't know that was a thing.
I'm pretty sure you can.
Oh, now you're
But
saying pretty
you could
sure.
you could do drafts, so it's there. You just got to remember to press fucking post.
That's the hard
all right.
part. I had a busy weekend.
Yeah.
So the
but
Michael
look,
Bush obviously
Losh, you got the bet right.
Which was
Bucks +3.
that's
Yep.
right.
And you look, I think we'll talk about the game because I think the game that we should talk about first was the Browns Chiefs. I think that was the game of the round.
Didn't you just feel like Kansas City when Mahomes went down? You were just like,
holding on.
oh fuck.
Yeah.
There goes a perfect season again for you guys.
He's got to look after himself a bit better than that.
Yeah, but
He got hit in the back of the head. It wasn't like it was a weird hit.
So what does he? So with the concussion protocol,
100% he's in big trouble missing this week. Has to be.
well, that was
It's
my question.
very, very tough.
I'm sure they'll do everything.
I'm sure they'll find a way to get him to play.
Yeah. The NFL needs him to play.
Yeah, they
If he doesn't play, they don't win.
Absolutely
Yeah,
not.
I agree with you.
They don't win.
Chad
Mate.
Henne's not.
Buffalo just kept fucking Lamar Jackson to 3 points.
Yeah, but you know
So-
what? I want to talk about that game, but we'll finish off on the Browns and Chiefs.
I know what you're going to say too.
So the Browns
Fought.
they weren't really in it because I remember I woke up at halftime, turned it on. They weren't moving the ball well. They hadn't put much points on the board. The Chiefs were in a lot of control. And then I think, was there a turnover that? No.
No, Mahomes going downs when it turned because they
No,
were down
no.
by 12 points.
Yeah, but the Browns had just scored a touchdown. But I think they turned the ball over to get that touchdown. Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. I can't remember. But they scored a touchdown. So the game was, and then the Chiefs, it was just this period of 5 minutes between touchdown, Mahomes going down. Then there was an interception as well from Henne. And all of a sudden, Browns were in the game.
That's when I kind of woke up.
Yeah.
And I started tuning in. I was like, oh, this is on now.
Yeah. So we look ahead to the next game. So we'll talk about the Bills and the Ravens now. The Bills, first week, outplayed by the Colts significantly, but won by 3 points. Second week, weren't outplayed, probably were the better team.
That was a
But
better team. I watched that whole
The Ravens
second half.
were third and goal, down by 7. Bats hopefully will score a touchdown,
Yep.
right? Instead, there's a 101-yard interception return for a touchdown. So that's
Yeah.
a 14-point swing. That's the difference in the game. And Justin Tucker hasn't missed 2 field goals in
his
a
career.
year in his career. And
They reckon
and
the
in
win
playoffs,
was-
he was 100%.
Yeah,
before then.
they reckon the win,
win
was
was- the win was
Oh, he hit the
horrible.
post. They weren't like,
Yeah.
crap.
It was wind affected, obviously.
Right.
And he can kick a fucking ball. We know that.
But that's like the Bills may be the team of destiny.
Remember what
right?
you said last week? That everything kind of went their way
Yeah.
last week against
and it's
Colts.
gone this way again. And then maybe Mahomes doesn't play.
If Mahomes doesn't get up, Bills win it.
Yeah, winning the Super Bowl.
Win the Super Bowl.
I said it last week. I said Bills Packers Super Bowl.
But fuck, that Brady-Rodgers matchup is going to be good. Because Brady's played in New England his entire career. It snows. It's fucking freezing there.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
cold's not going to bother him. And that's probably the last person I think.
Lambeau
I think
Field is a different
I
cold,
think, dude, to New England, it's about the fucking same.
Brady's a different
It's
animal.
different cold.
Different animal. I think if he was
Is that
Rodgers
called
watching,
the Lambeau Field, the frozen tundra for a
yeah,
reason?
cool.
mate.
But
Playoff Brady's
whatever.
different, man.
And
I think out of everyone, Rodgers is watching that going, I want Breeze to win this. Breeze playing in the nice
Rodgers
Superdome.
isn't scared, man.
no.
Rodgers not
He's
scared, but
balling.
you just
And
want.
he looks so comfortable. He just looks like a guy that just knows what to do.
Yeah.
Now, I watched the parts of the game this morning, the Saints and the Bucks.
Mm.
It wasn't Brady winning that game. That was 3 interceptions.
Devin White winning that
Right.
game
Devin
on
White.
defense.
Yeah. It was so that was the Bucks defense, which it's not really elite. It's a
No,
good
but it
defense.
had been good earlier in the year. Bucks D was winning games.
Of it. That was Devin White's
They're a
first
front.
interception.
I think I call them a front running defense, which means that Bucks get a lead and then they
Yeah,
start
yeah, yeah.
Getting a few interceptions and stuff like that
Because they force
pressure
the play.
on the quarterback.
They're good.
Yeah.
They've got good pass rushes. They do all
and the
right.
Saints just hit the wall.
Drew Brees, and I put this question to you guys in a group today. 1 year too many?
Yeah, I think so.
I think 1 year too many.
I think he should have gone last year.
Yeah, but I don't know what were their options.
Jameis Winston or Taysom Hill.
James Win. Why would you not put Jameis Winston in that game when you were down by 10 points on that 5-minute drive, and you know Drew Brees can't throw the long ball.
Yeah.
It's Jameis Winston.
Yeah, but fuck, man, he already threw a 50-yard touchdown pass. Give him a crack. You need to get yardage.
Well,
you need chunk plays.
Taysom Hill was out, which he's a big part of their offense.
Massive.
And I think you said it last week, and sorry, this is their window closed for a while.
Done.
For a while.
Because I can't see them keeping I reckon Michael Thomas goes.
They got the worst salary cap in the league.
He had 0 catches.
Did he?
0 catches.
Oof.
Michael Thomas.
Yeah, he had a shit year, didn't he? 'Cause he only had his first touchdown.
He was injured for a while. He was
Wouldn't
out
be
for a bit.
surprised.
And then he got suspended for punching someone in the team.
Yeah, wouldn't be surprised because the Saints had to do some manoeuvring with the cap. Where do they trade Michael Thomas?
Whether they do or where.
You can't trade your best wide receiver that good.
Well, let's put it this way.
Well,
they might not have a quarterback that can do it. So who's going to be their quarterback next year? Potentially Taysom Hill.
Do they go after a Wentz or a Stafford?
No, because I think Taysom Hill's done all right. He won all the games that he played in. How can you?
He's too much of a tweener. He's in between being a tight end.
But he's been in betweener because they've needed him to be an in-betweener.
Yeah.
They've made him a novelty.
And he's a good... Like, you bring him in, you change it up, and he's good for that. I don't think you can ride the whole season. I don't think you can get 16.
Well, that's why you got Jameis Winston as your number 2.
Yeah, but then that's the thing.
Well, this is the thing. They should have, early in the season, when Breeze was out, tried Winston.
Yeah.
See what he was.
Yeah, but then how do you do that to Hill?
We can play Hill at wide receiver.
He's no time to shine as QB for a whole game. Anyway. He won all those games, man. He didn't lose.
I think probably it's good that the best 4 teams made it through. So Packers definitely the best team in the NFC. Bucks probably second best. It's clear. Then you've got Chiefs and Bills, who are clearly the two probably the best teams
in the whole league.
There, although Packers have been really
Packers, it's close.
Now we all said, like I said last week, Packers Chiefs. So I'm going to stick with that on the proviso that Mahomes is playing. Because if he's not playing, then nobody's tipping the Chiefs.
They just won't be able to stop.
Out of the two, who do you think's a better? Assume Mahomes plays. Who's the better chance of an upset?
2 games.
Bills.
Bucks or Bills.
Bills.
I still think Bills are going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Bills' offense has been going next. Even though they've been held the last 2 weeks,
Even
if they
last
get
week,
off
they only
the
scored
leash,
10 points on offense because one of them, 7 points was that fucking return, 101-yard return. But their defense keeping Baltimore. But Lamar was lively and he was scrambling a lot. And I think he just, whether they weren't open or something, but it just looked like he was just running in circles at point.
Yeah. Well,
and then there's a few drop catches, there's a few tip balls and stuff like that. So they just got.
I think we were fooled by the Ravens in the first week.
Yeah.
Because the Titans have a shit defense and they only put up 20 points.
Yeah.
So
and the Bills held the Titans.
The Bills good.
What happens to Baltimore now? Because that whole team stayed together because they had such a good year last year. Do they all start to split up now?
I mean, they'll lose a few players, but
they'll cut Ingram. You get rid of Ingram.
Yeah.
You get rid of.
They say $5 million if they get rid of him.
Yeah, you get rid of Ingram. You got J.K. Dobbins now. You keep him.
Yeah. J.K.'s a very good running back.
So you keep him.
They got a decent defense. I think they just probably have to go to the well again.
They need to get more weapons, I think, around receiving for Lamar.
Well, you got Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look, the hardest position is the quarterback, to find a good quarterback. They've got one.
I feel like last year
they should be a competitor for as long as Lamar's there.
Yeah. Especially given what he can do on his own.
Yeah. Like they should be.
And he realistically hasn't had a good year.
They should be minimum 10-6 every year.
Yeah.
And whether that gets you in the playoffs, who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, even Fat Boy got the Steelers 10-6 nearly every year.
Yeah.
So, Lamar can do it.
And he's still very young, like we've said before.
Fuck, he's 24.
He's 24 years old. He's already played 3 years.
10 years.
And he's got an MVP under his belt.
Yeah. Problem is, he's going to be in a league, in a generation of Mahomes. And for me, he's like...
The whole time.
The Chiefs might be the Jordan Bulls.
Yeah.
You know how, when you were, you're growing up, you're watching Jordan the Bulls, and you're always making a case for the other team? So I remember, when Utah Jazz had Stockton and Malone, you're like, yeah, they could beat... Yeah, the Bulls have won 5. They're not going to win the 6th one. The Chiefs might be that good. Yeah. They just might be that team. That just finds a way.
It's just a matter if they keep them together. If they keep them together, they'll be fine. I reckon
they'll lose a couple this year.
The Chiefs, as long as they have Kelsey, Hill, and Mahomes on offense,
and Hilaire, at least they've got him for a few years on a rookie
but
contract.
You can
But
get
even those three
a
are
rookie
enough.
running back every
Yeah,
3 or 4
exactly.
years.
Yeah.
Right? But those three guys, all Mahomes, between those three, they got minimum 10 yards every play.
Have they got Bell as well?
Yeah, Bell's still
but
there. He's just. a
But
bit of a
Mahomes can scramble for 10 if he needs. And then he can throw to Kelsey or Hill, and that's minimum
Kelsey
10.
doesn't drop
So they
anything.
keep moving the
No.
chains. So, like,
How good was that Andy Reid that last play?
the ball.
Throwing it.
Yeah.
They
Ballsy.
You just fucked that up. They've got the ball at what? 20, where were they? 30?
No, it was about that was
It was on the 50-yard.
on the,
Was it
yeah,
50?
midfield.
It was a big play. It was 4th and 2 as well.
Yeah.
So it was real ballsy.
And no one even saw it.
Because the Browns didn't have timeout. There was only a minute left. If you punt them, you could pin them maybe in the 5-yard. But he's like, nah, let's go for it.
Fuck, that was
Fuck.
that
I
roar.
love that.
The roar. There wasn't a lot of people at that game, but the roar of that game. All right, Mike Mushbet for this week. I'm going to stick with my guns. So at the moment, they obviously think that the Bills, they're not sure, obviously, if the Mahomes are going to play or not. Because the line's only 3 for the Chiefs, so +3 for the Bills. The Chiefs haven't barely covered all year, I'm betting.
yes.
Like nearly every week. So it's 3 this week. I would still like the Buffalo Bills to beat them, so I'm going to take the Bills +3. I will post that.
That's a big call.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
I went with the Bucks +3 last week. Wait, well, just before we go, James Harden.
How did he? Was he wearing?
I
Was
don't
he
know.
wearing
What is that?
some type of suit?
What is that?
What,
Like a sweat.
Like a suction thing.
No,
Well, did you
like
see that video?
He-
the photo?
have
He's
you
fat
seen-
and he's skinny.
Yeah.
now he's skinny. A week later,
With
Could have
any
been
of those
some-
things, he
could have
could've
been some
He could
compression
have been
suit.
sucking it in like.
nah, bro.
I don't know, but like,
It's like
if
what
he was
the
wearing
fuck?
a fat suit just to try and get
Nah, he
cut from
wasn't.
that team, that is one of the funniest things.
It's not
ever.
even fat suit. Maybe he's wearing some type of like compression suit or something to take.
Wasn't
weight off his
compressing
joint.
anything, mate. He was,
Yeah.
No, he's
blowing
talking.
out.
You're talking about when he was at
but
Houston.
after
He's talking about when he's at.
you can't suck all that fat in to make him look that skinny.
Oh, he's-
but how's him on debut gets a 30-point triple-double?
Yeah, but like we
See
Well,
the
welcome to the
rumor is they're
Nets.
trying to make Kyrie retire.
Yeah.
Because they reckon
I
he's
heard
lost the
Stephen
plot.
A. Smith pushing for him to retire the other day, carrying on like an idiot.
But you got to remember, Harden is a top 5 talent. So, despite his
Has
flaws,
played with Durant, so Durant knows how good he is. But I just don't see how that works. Those three, they're
you just don't want
too
Harden
many egos.
to close. You don't want him to be the number 1 closer, and he's got Durant, so he doesn't have to be. So
See, all these people trying to match like the big three. Like LeBron was good with Wade and Bosh because those other two knew LeBron was king. In that team there, you don't know who the fucking king is. In Golden State, you knew
Yeah, they've all
Steph
got-
Curry was the king. Draymond Green, and Thompson
Klay
were
Thompson, yeah.
were his sidekicks, and they had no issue with that. They knew that's how it goes.
they know, I know, I agree with what you're saying. Like Curry was the king, but Durant was the best player on that team.
Oh, I'm talking about pre-Durant coming.
Yeah, but Durant is the
Wherever
second best
he is,
player.
he's going to think he's the king.
He's
Yeah.
not think he is.
well, yeah.
He's awesome.
Well, he's just because so tall.
So Harden knows he's the best player. There's not even a question about that. So I reckon it could work. I can't see it working to win the
no,
title.
not this year. Definitely not.
Maybe
Oh.
they can maybe make the conference finals.
Ice hockey's back. NHL's back. I put in for a game pass, so if you ever want to watch some ice hockey, come let me know.
Are you going to try and get into it?
A little bit, but I think we should nominate a team.
I've got mine.
Let's
Who's
go
yours?
to. Who's yours?
The Maple Leafs. The
Toronto Maple Leafs.
I couldn't. Fuck. I don't
Stay
know.
with Dallas. Go the Stars.
Nah.
I'm assuming you go the Rangers.
Actually, if I'm going to go anywhere, I'm going to go to Las Vegas Knights. Where
Yeah.
the fuck-
Golden
Alright.
Knights.
Golden Knights.
St. Louis Blues.
All right.
Really?
Blues, mate. The big blue Giants, Chelsea blue, Carlton Blues. I'm all over the Dodgers. All my teams are blue except for Portland.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. We're there. Thanks for listening. Remember to subscribe to the podcast. We love hearing from you. Send us some questions.
You've been listening to Any Give and Take. Follow the boys on Instagram and Twitter at Any Give and Take.
You're killing me, Smalls.